Hi guys, can you see what this is? This is a kettlebell, and today I went to one of those large gym equipment stores in town. Of course, it's a franchise concept where they have a few shops, but luckily I had the sort of foresight to go to one where it's not the one in the mall in the 4th or 5th floor, but open to the street type of a shop where you can just carry the thing out and reach your car or vehicle right outside. And I would like to suggest something to the to those kind of shops selling athletic equipment. Please keep your weights not in your 2nd floor in the furthest end, because if the person is buying something that is of significant weight, because the whole purpose of exercising is to use weights that are borderline of your comfort, not to buy extremely light weights, right? So what happens is they might keep the camping gear or the whatever scuba, snorkels, all these sport things in the near the entrance exit, and they go and keep the weight at the furthest part of the shop, and then the person lugging or buying the heavy stuff has to lug it all the way to the cashier and lug it all the way out to the vehicle. And so that is not something that is that enjoyable, I would say, especially when you're buying weights that are at the borderline of your capacity. Okay. For me, I've hit the gym in a yo-yo fashion in my lifetime. There's been times where I've been like going regularly, and there's been time where I've become a slouch, or I've become a couch potato, and I'm just lounging around and sporting a small belly and whatnot. So I've had my ups and downs, but after some time I decided that I'm sure you guys, I think everybody, even those not into fitness, know what dumbbell is, right? Okay, so dumbbell is just a dumbbell, you know how it looks like, and then there's a barbell, okay, which is more for squats and whatnot. It's a longer bar, and this is a bit of a relatively uncommon tool, so I thought I'll just share some things about this. I think this this style of device was more common in Eastern Europe in the early days, meaning the 18th century and whatnot, and apparently it was initially used as a metal in weighing farm stuff, okay, well, more like a weighing metal. That's how it started life. And then in the 19th century, strongmen and all these circus performers and whatnot started using these weights to probably develop their own physique as well as part of their performance. Okay, and if I remember correctly, they use 1 unit of this weight is equivalent to 16 kilos back in those days. And this device has some interesting things, but first off, the parts of it. This is called a kettlebell. So the bottom part is a base, and then there's the bell itself, okay, and then you've got the horns, they call it, like the devil's horns, right? Both sides there's a horns, then there's a corner here, right, and then this is the handle, okay, handle of it, and the gap will be the window, okay. So that's more or less the parts of this device. And it's quite obvious that handle is this, and then this is one method of holding it. You can hold it on the side as well, okay, and even at the bottom depending on the type of exercises. This one that I bought, it costs about, let me think back, how much did I pay for this? Maybe about $60 thereabout, US dollars, okay. And this is a bit interesting because this one's got like a rubbery base so that it limits damage to the floors when you're doing your workouts. And then of course the weight this is brand new, but you see there's some marks, but it's okay because our aim is not so much cosmetic, but to make sure that this device does the job that it's intended to do. It's a bit different from dumbbell, in the sense that obviously in a dumbbell you hold it and you got weights, balance weight at the side, whereas here it's a bit away from your hand, right? It's a bit asymmetric there, so it can give you a bit of a different kind of muscle training, right? Because it's a bit further away. And this is in the West, I think that's popularized, especially in the US, by this guy Pavel Tsatsouline, I think his name, if I'm not mistaken. He brought in this style which was popular in East Europe, in Russia and so on, where they used to work out with this and bought this type of training. And some people also, I believe in CrossFit, people also use this as well. And some of the common exercises include there's the Russian swing, which is you can Google it, Russian swing. You know, it's just normal, just like somebody would swing a toddler between your legs and your arm level, something like that. And every time you swing the barbell down, your knees might flex a bit, and this is supposed to work your posterior chain of muscles. And you've got something called the Turkish get up, whereby you lie supine on the floor, and then slowly you get up with one hand grasping and lifting up the kettlebell as well. And then you got the American swing, where this swing, like Russian swing, goes all the way above your head. And then of course numerous other exercises, guys, you just name it, they got all kind of combinations. YouTube is full of it and all, but for this is more as like a basics of this. And if I am in the mood, I might talk about share with you some exercises in the future. Okay, that's it. Bye bye. So the kettlebell usually is made up of cast iron. Okay, so it has to be nice, hardy, and you know, of the weight that you require. I bought a bit of a higher weight. I plan to do more squats and such body movements. My aim is for a combination of cardio and weight kind of training. So HIIT, I don't know, high intensity interval training, depending on my fitness, I might look into that. So I think this would add an interesting dimension to the typical running or dumbbell stuff that we usually do. So creativity is also creativity, and using new tools is also a form of keeping yourself interested in the fitness game. Okay, so if any of you have any experience with kettlebell, do share it. Something new, something different, or did you find any interesting uses for a kettlebell? You know, I don't know, you might have used it as a paperweight. Okay, it's a bit big. This one is a bit big for paperweight, I guess, you know, or other such uses, or any new interesting exercises using this, do share. As for me, I will keep it quite straightforward and traditional. I think I don't know whether to post videos of me working out or not. What do you guys think? Maybe not yet for now, but in the future, who knows. Yeah guys, okay, bye bye for a second time. Alright, take care. Do comment something interesting. Otherwise, see you guys in the next one. Bye.